Am I the last person to find out that Drake and Metro Boomin were beefing? What it is, y'all, it's your boy ENX Hunter, and apparently the Six God and Young Metro himself, they got issues. Now, I can't say that I was completely in the dark about potential problems between the two, because earlier this month, Metro Boomin went on ahead and made a bombshell of a tweet. Yet her loss still keeps winning Rap Album of the Year over Heroes and Villains, which is Metro Boomin's recent album. Proof that award shows are just politics and not for me. I don't care about awards, honestly. The true award and reward is knowing that the music I spend so much time on brings joy to people's everyday lives. Now, the overall sentiment of award shows being bullshit, I agree with that, to be fair. But to call out another one of your peers' albums to prove that point, and not just any other peer. We're talking about Her Loss, which, if you forgot, is not just a Drake project, but it's also a Drake and 21 Savage project. It's the two of them collab. And if you know about Metro Boomin, then you know how him and 21 are like this, you feel me? They brought a savage mode, and the rest was history. Which is why I was hella shocked when Metro first posted this tweet, much like everybody else. And I guess Metro had some second thoughts about the tweet, went ahead and deleted it, and kept his day pushing. But with Aubrey, one thing about Aubrey Graham, that nigga don't forget shit. Now keep in mind, that tweet that Metro Boomin posted was from December 2nd this year. Drake goes on a live stream on Kick over 2 weeks later, and just hear what the boy has to say about this.
And to the rest of you, to the rest of you,
the rest of us,
the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomach, fam.
Sick to my
Honestly,
stomach,
you guys want
fam.
to look in my eyes. You guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought.
Drake is the most unserious nigga ever, bro. Like, when I saw this right here, I ain't gonna lie, shit had me crying. I'm gonna run it back for the one time. I have to.
Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something?
You wanna do something? You wanna?
That's what I thought. No.
And then, not even a couple hours later, I believe the same night, really, Metro comes out with a response of his own, and this time he ain't delete the tweet. In response to the tweet deleter comments, Metro replies with a video, and it goes like,
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
"Don't go pull out the 9 now, Jamal. Come on now, we don't want." So clearly, there's some kind of back and forth going between the two, and it's hella shocking from a fan perspective because, at least in my brain, 2015 wasn't that long ago when Drake, Metro, Future, Thug, they was all running the they was running rap at the time, bro. So I'm kind of curious what would take a fruitful relationship like that into what we have today. And it could be about a whole lot of shit. And trying to do some research for this video, I've seen things all the way from it being about women, about some hoes, to whatever. A leading theory that I've seen that makes some sense is that Drake and Metro Boomin might have had a bit of tension beforehand before the release of Metro's Heroes and Villains album. Drake was left off the album, and then things continued to spiral from there. Now, to give a bit of context to that theory, for his Heroes and Villains album, Metro Boomin essentially became the Nick Fury of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? He grabbed all the heavy hitters from all corners of rap. And when I mean the Avengers, I mean the Avengers. This nigga had everybody from John Legend, Future, Chris Brown, 21, Morgan Freeman. This nigga got Morgan Freeman as a narrator on an album. You can't tell me he not the Nick Fury of rap. So naturally, when you gather all of these big names for your album, you would expect to have one of the biggest, aka Drake. Especially because y'all have made so many records in the past that have done so well, it's almost a no-brainer. So when we go to the track list of Heroes and Villains, we got number 6 right here, Trance with Travis Scott and Young Thug. But Drake was actually supposed to be on the song. He even had a verse recorded. But of course, we don't get that version with Drake on the album. We get the version just Thug and Travis. So then how do we even know that there's a version with Drake out there? Well, it leaked, and I'm sure this had Metro feeling a type of way because I don't know about y'all, but I'm yet to meet an artist who actually likes to have their music leaked, you feel me? And again, this is just pure speculation, nothing concrete, nothing factual, but it's not completely far-fetched to say that Drake was the one who leaked it, you feel me? Drake's circle is very tight-knit, very well-kept. Not a lot of shit leaks from Drake's camp unless it's supposed to leak, you feel me? And I wouldn't even give this theory so much credence if this nigga Drake ain't do this with Fetty Wap back in 2015. If you didn't know, Fetty Wap was hot in 2015. He released Trap Queen, you know, he was blowing up. He had this song called My Way. It was just supposed to be him and his homeboy Monty. Drake hears the record, he likes it, he wants to get on it. Fetty's like, hey, take my verse off it, keep my homeboy Monty, keep my hook, and then you get on it, so he could try and put his homeboy on a little bit. Drake wasn't going for that. He wanted the song with you, Fetty, not your homeboy. So he did that, but to be a little petty, we all know Drake can be a little petty. He leaked the song on his own on his SoundCloud. Shit went crazy. I play that song here and now to this day. Like, it's a great song. So Drake leaking that version of Trance with him on it to spite Metro Boomin. I'm not saying it happened, but it's not impossible. You feel me? It is not impossible. Actually, I know Metro felt the type of way about it because he went to Twitter and leaked the version of Knife Talk, popular song with Drake and 21, but he leaked the version without Drake on it because Knife Talk, which was produced by Metro Boomin, was originally meant for Metro and 21's Savage Mode 2. So, I don't know, man. It sucks to have two juggernauts, two powerhouses in the rap community going at it. But I will say, I am all for the rap beef if it's kept within music. I don't know. If Drake wants to drop a Metro Boomin diss track... If Metro Boomin wants to drop a Drake diss track containing, I don't know, all the biggest niggas in hip-hop on it, hey, shit, that'd be cool, too. And I see this one other conversation that was like, oh, I feel bad for Future and Thug and Travis and everybody who's cool in between the two, because apparently they're gonna have to pick sides. No, they won't. I almost guarantee you they won't have to pick sides because shit, look at Drake and Kanye. A lot of people love Drake, a lot of people love Kanye, and you don't see them picking sides between the two. Travis Scott has been on Donda, and Travis Scott has had Drake on his most recent album, and nothing came from that. Playboy Cardi recently posted text messages with Drake and then dropped a song produced by Kanye a couple days after. So like, you ain't gotta worry about choosing sides. Like, this is between two grown men going at it between them two, and then so if we're not gonna get no music out of it, then I hope they can reconcile. But regardless, these internet streets is hot, boy.